Hi friends and family, this is At Home with Susie. My name is Susie Shanlian and today we're going to do a quick review of my small guest room. Let's get started. Our guest room is a small space in our home. We don't have a lot of room for our guests, but we have tried to make it as warm and comfortable as possible with all the things that they might need for their small, short visit with us. So let's take a look at what I have so far and give you some ideas along the journey, and maybe you can also provide me with additional ideas. All right, here we go. As we walk into this space, first thing I really like is that we don't have any carpet in here, which can cause dust and a lot of problems with people who have allergies. We have enough room in this room for a queen size bed. Yep, that's a queen size bed. We've given it a fairly good mattress. One day we'll have to replace that mattress. We always want it to be as nice as possible. I have this colorful bedspread that matches our wall color in here, and it's from Wayfair. It came with the additional pillow shams and pillows, which is nice. It can be a headache for visitors. They're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with all these pillows? But we store them in a closet when they come. I also have a little lap blanket that's laying across the end of the bed, which is nice for them to have as an additional blanket. Here's a nice tray that my niece gave me. Kathy gave me this for my wedding, and I will fill this with items that are fun little treats and goodies, maybe bottled water, etc., for them to enjoy while they're here. On each side I have a nightstand with a lamp, and I have a coaster beside them so that they can put their drinks on the counter or the tabletop and not be a problem for any moisture ruining the top of that counter, or, well, I keep calling it a counter, but it's the top of the dresser nightstand. I also have a fan that a lot of people use just for noise and circulation in the room. And right here is the little bench that they put their luggage on. It's a padded bench that can also be used to sit on, and inside I have a few extra blankets. Let me back through here so you can tell it's narrow. But I did find a very narrow piece of furniture, this one right here, that is suitable for this space to hold a TV. So we have a really great TV. We have Hulu and Netflix and Prime on there. And then I have a tray right underneath. This is a pewter tray. I love this little tray with the remote control. And then we need a trash can, of course. Nice trash can with a bag inside. Now going on this side to the left, there's the other table with a little tiny cute dish to hold their trinkets and whatnots. And there's a nice coaster. And there's a nice coaster there. Let me just fix that. Those little guys are turned around, and then I have a wonderful book that is just a journal, an inexpensive journal that I ask all my guests to sign, and I have the most wonderful, sweet notes from my guests, and they put the date in there. You'd be surprised at how you will not remember who came to your house and when, and I have so many wonderful notes in there. Don't forget about having a guest book. And if you want to use this guest book for people who are just coming over for dinner and just visiting for an evening or a day, even if they're not spending the night, you can have them sign it. You can also fill your drawers with fun things to do, such as puzzles and games, pens and paper. Then I have some tissues. Of course, I could put the tissues on the top, but I put them in the drawer. We also have a closet that you could provide with some wonderful hangers inside, as well as hooks, and a chair. A chair is nice. This is a very small chair, but it's a low profile small chair that fits in the space right between the bed and the closet. Don't forget, the plug outlets are important for everyone plugging in their phones and charging things. So we've added an additional floor charger for them to add their phones, get them charged up, because our plug outlets are actually behind the bed and you can't get in there very easily. So we brought one around here for our guests to use. So that's an additional tip. Now coming around, you can tell that the space is very small and tight. Let's go to the door here. You should provide your internet access, and I found this actually at the Dollar Tree. Can you believe that? Welcome, the Wi-Fi password is, and there's our Wi-Fi password, and I have it sitting here. Now I'll probably hang that someplace else so they can shut the door properly, but I might even put one in the bathroom, because we have people coming over and using the bathroom and staying for just a couple hours, and they need the Wi-Fi. So this is very helpful. You can find these in all sorts of locations, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and you can print your own and put it inside a small frame and put the frame and information on the nightstand. Also behind the door, I have 2 hooks. So if they have clothes they would like to hang up, or a bathrobe or nightgown or a wet towel, they can hang it right there as well. So I've done pretty well with this small space. We wanted you to see it and give you a few ideas for your spaces in the future. Of course, I always make sure the sheets are clean. I always buy white sheets so that I can bleach them. I dust everything, vacuum everything before our guests come. We have a fan. See if you can see it even though the light's on. Ooh, there's a big fan that works as well. So we're pretty happy with this. Let me know what you think, and if you have any other tips and suggestions. That's all for now. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. This is At Home with Susie. We thought that you'd enjoy being part of our lives. Bye now.